Well, John, thank you so much for having us on your campus tonight
Yeah,
for
we'd love
the
to have you.
wonderful debate. How exciting is it to have this year?
It's amazing. So, as a political junkie, actually having the potential governors here on our campus to sort of put it all out there in a close election, and couldn't be more exciting. And everybody here on campus is buzzing about the fact that it's here at Ryder. So.
What do you hope that the next governor of New Jersey does for higher education here in the Garden State?
You know, there are a lot of job needs and frankly, a lot of retraining coming with AI coming in and the workforce changing. And you've got some great resources here in the state of New Jersey with the university system. Frankly, what we all need is a little bit more resources to expand facilities, to bring in new programs and retrain the workforce and all the things that's going to happen over the next 5, 10, 15, 20 years. Higher ed in New Jersey is perfectly situated to be a catalyst for that conversion, but it's going to take some help and resources, both not just in public institutions, but also in private institutions to have enough capacity to really be able to manage it all. So I'll be listening for what both candidates have to say about higher ed, investing in higher education, how higher ed can continue to help serve the healthcare network here and in the region, because that's so critical these days, and how we can be part of retraining the workforce as technology shifts and our world changes around us, which is happening so much faster than it ever has before. I just did a podcast on AI and the impact on higher education and just the world in general. And you think of these cycles of technology, from electricity to the automobile to the internet to iPhones. There's always been a decade or more of transition. With AI, it's probably not going to be that long. And so how we work together, partner together to make sure everybody lands in a good spot as technology continues to progress is just critical. So I'll have my ear open for that kind of discussion.
Yeah, absolutely. What about student retention? Because New Jersey is losing a lot of students to outside universities.
Yep. Well, I will tell you, as somebody who has been involved in higher education in 2 institutions in the state of Pennsylvania, Pennsylvania is the biggest importer of any state of students, and a lot of them are from New Jersey. And again, I think it's investment in the product, right? And institutions can't take all of that on by themselves. Their donor base can't take it all on by themselves. So it has to be a public-private partnership. We've got some great institutions here. Obviously, I'm partial to Ryder, but in the state of New Jersey, and we need to continue to invest and build on that. And so that our kids stay here and fill the jobs that are needed here in the state of New Jersey. And I'm sure both candidates are highly interested in making sure educated workforce, that critical employers like Bristol-Myers Squibb, like the healthcare system here with Capital Health, have the talent here in the region, because we heard this a lot in Reading when we were expanding health science and engineering. Employers wanted people who came from the area so they would stay, because they had roots and family and all of that. Bring people in from the outside, they stay for a few years, they get some experience, and then they move on. And we could do a much better job of that, I think, in New Jersey. And frankly, the governor and the next head of education here in New Jersey is going to have a big impact at maybe the most critical time of how we're going to be maneuvering ourselves through all of this change in technology that's going to go on around us.
What's the 30-second pitch that you're going to give them when you meet them in their dressing room?
Yeah, Ryder is really this special place of legacy and family and first-generation college students, and we really have plans to expand and meet some of those job needs that we were just talking about, but we're going to need help from the state. And frankly, an open-minded higher ed policy and integration with private and public for everyone to be successful. So that's my pitch, is we need their help because they need our help. Because we are what will convert the workforce. We are what is creating that labor force for tomorrow. And we need to work very closely together.
Yeah, well, you have such energy, drive, passion. Ryder's on its way.
Yeah. I hope so.
Thank you, John, so much. And once again, thank you for opening your campus to us.
Yeah, we can't wait to have the candidates here. I can't wait to get a chance to be part of that process. So thank you so much.